Clock in, clock in. Black gotta just walked in.
Yeah. That dumbass nigga. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals, bitch. Somebody pulled or some shit. Yeah. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals. Yeah, crunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's lunch time.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Yeah. Right now we about to get into this video we've been talking about for a minute now, man, with this Fredo and his young boy situation. First off, the situation is beyond us. You feel me? Beyond me. Not talking about, I don't know about y'all, but I don't get it. You feel me? I do get it, but I don't want to get it. You get it? I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I guess in this video could break down the situation a little bit better than I did, even though I broke that joint down. You feel me? Let me know. Go watch my video. Come back and watch this video. Let me know if I broke that down to the T. You feel me? But yeah. Let's see what this one talking about.
The police aren't playing around when it comes to gangster rappers. We've seen YFN Lucci, Glock 9, Hot Boy, and NBA Youngboy all get arrested within the last year for allegedly being gang leaders. Now the cops are going after two more rappers, Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi, who are known to have beef with NBA. The two Baton Rouge artists were both arrested after the police raided Fredo Bang's home, where Lit Yoshi was also staying. Let's take a closer look at the raid and break down this wild case. Both Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi are associated with a gang from Baton Rouge called Top Boy Gorillas, or TBG. Youngboy also used to be a part of TBG before splitting off to form his own crew, NBA. He ended up beefing with TBG after they refused to pay attention to Youngboy and instead put all their energy behind another rapper he grew up with named G Money. G Money used to be like an older brother to Youngboy and was the one who introduced him to the rest of TBG. But G Money ended up stealing Youngboy's shine and sleeping with his sister, which started the beef. The two rappers used to exchange diss tracks while Youngboy was blowing up until G Money was murdered outside a music studio in September 2017.
Baton Rouge police are looking into a deadly shooting that claimed the life of a local rapper. Police say someone shot and killed 22-year-old Garrick Burton on Dallas Street around 1:20 last night.
An NBA affiliate named NBA Pap was later arrested in connection with the shooting, and ever since then, it's been an all-out war. Check out our video on Baton Rouge's deadly beef for more info on this war between NBA and TBG. Both Fredo Bang and Lit Yoshi were good friends with G Money. Fredo was locked up at the time the beef between NBA and TBG started, and before he went in, they were all still cool. He was supposed to be released on the day that G Money died, but after the news broke, the police decided to keep him locked up for a few more months in fear that he might get killed or go kill someone else. G Money was TBG's main rapper. At the time he was murdered, the other two most promising artists, Fredo Bang and Boulevard Quick, were locked up. So,
hold up. I was gonna let that little part go by without even saying nothing. But okay, Fredo was supposed to be released the day G Money passed away. That same day? Okay, that's beyond me, for real, for real. You telling me this is my release date and y'all not gonna release me? Hell no, y'all got me messed up, man. We finna get up out of here. You feel me? One thing about it, two things for sure. I'm not finna sit in here just cause y'all feel like, oh, what's a better... I've been sitting in here long enough. I'm ready to go. You feel me? It probably felt like that was probably the right thing to do at the moment. But y'all prolonged his sentence or whatever. You feel me? It just seemed like the whole system on that end, it just revolving around Youngboy versus Fredo them.
Lit Yoshi started rapping to keep the group hot on the charts. But Yoshi wasn't just a rapper. He was also TBG's main shooter and has been blamed for the deaths of several NBA affiliates as well as others. Lit Yoshi was staying at Fredo Bang's home in Miami, which was raided after police connected him to a shooting that took place in Louisiana back in 2020. On Wednesday, July 21st, 2021, the Miami-Dade SWAT team raided a mansion in the 1600 block of Northwest 88th Court. A neighbor across the street recorded a video of police entering the home with riot shields and smoke bombs. Lit Yoshi was arrested at the scene for an out-of-state warrant.
Hey, turn it around. Turn it around.
The next day, a warrant was issued for Fredo Bang, and the rapper was arrested later that afternoon. Lit Yoshi was already out on a $1.8 million bond for 7 attempted murder charges and has now been pinned to another murder back in his home state, which is what caused the raid. Lit Yoshi is being accused of shooting several members of the NBA crew, as well as innocent bystanders. NBA Youngboy's manager, Desmond Hardnett, aka Dump, was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting back in 2018. Authorities believe that the killing was retaliation for the murder of G Money and that Lit Yoshi was one of the shooters. They've also revealed that Yoshi is accused of shooting NBA Pap, the dude who's allegedly responsible for the killing of G Money. Plus, they've accused Lit Yoshi of being involved in an attempt on Youngboy's life in Miami that injured several innocent people. Back in May 2019,
God damn, Lit Yoshi. Yoshi be a little bit too lit out here. He take his name too serious. And then Yoshi, like you just Chinese or something. You out here hitting people with samurai sword. Hold up, my food burning. Damn, my fault, y'all. My food almost burnt in that joint. You hear me? What I was saying though. Yeah, Yoshi, you a little bit too hot out here, bro. You just be tweaking. You feel me? Now it's like they trying to tie Yoshi to every single one of these little shootings that happen. God damn. You feel me? First off, I'm kind of pissed off that they spent 10% of $1.8 million to release Yoshi. It's like the system be trying to rob people a little piece. You feel me? First you get out on this bond, and then they try to find a way to get you back in right after you done paid a big ass bond. And 9 times out of 10, you don't get that bond money back, bro. You feel me? I don't even think they get it back. It's done for. You feel me? Charge that to the gang.
Youngboy and his crew were leaving the Trump International Hotel in Miami when a black Cadillac pulled up and opened fire. The rapper was not hit, but his girlfriend was hit on the shoulder, and a couple from Texas and their 5-year-old son were grazed by bullets. Plus, a 43-year-old man named Muhammad Jaradi was killed. Police have been able to link Yoshi to all of these shootings, as well as others, and now they've pinned him to another crime scene.
Oh, that's just bad luck, though, for real, though. The last thing you want to do is accidentally murder somebody named Muhammad. You hear me? I would have been looking like, goddamn, knowing I was the shooter, you feel me? And then you tell me somebody named Muhammad got murdered. I would have said, goddamn. Why couldn't it have been a Charles or a Chris, a regular name? Muhammad sound like he got ranked.
Bringing in the SWAT team seems like overkill, especially because Yoshi already had an ankle monitor on and Fredo wasn't even home. But the police clearly weren't playing around and did a sweep. During the raid, the cops uncovered a stolen vehicle, body armor, and 3 illegal firearms. The discovery of the guns and stolen car are what led to Fredo's arrest because the home was in his name and Yoshi has been living with him for the past few months. Fredo was a convicted felon after being arrested and charged with attempted murder back in 2016. Because of this, he is not allowed to have body armor or weapons, and the stolen car definitely didn't help. Fredo Bang's security guards have come forward and taken responsibility for the weapons and body armor. Plus, Fredo's lawyer is claiming that his client had no idea that the vehicle was stolen. So, he'll probably have to pay some expensive legal fees, but should be able to get the charges dropped. Yoshi, on the other hand,
as far as Fredo finna be home. Like, at this point, they just picking on that man. You feel me? And shit, it was a stolen car from his house.
Is in more serious trouble, but this isn't anything new, considering the rapper was already facing some serious time before the raid. The cops are now connecting Yoshi to a shooting that happened in Slidell, Louisiana back in 2020. Police responded to the scene and found that the target was a man from the NBA camp. The man and another person who was hit in the shooting had gotten into a car parked outside of an apartment complex when someone opened fire on their vehicle. The most shocking part is that the NBA affiliate who was being shot at is set to testify against Yoshi in court. The official court paperwork reveals that there's a video online of Yoshi calling the NBA affiliate a snitch on IG Live. Fans were quick to find a video online from Lit Yoshi's Instagram of the rapper calling NBA Youngboy's cousin, NBA Michi, a snitch, making it seem like he was the affiliate named in the case.
NBA Michi is a rat. You heard what I said?
Michi responded to the claim with his own video where he denied ever talking to the police.
Stupid ass, y'all better go read that paper. I done told on somebody. Stupid ass, lit ass.
Lit Yoshi is claiming that the police...
Well, at least in this case, we know Lit Yoshi gonna be straight. Because the only person, coincidentally, that can tell on him is him. And he's saying he ain't snitching. So, Yoshi should be home on that case. You feel me? If anything happens otherwise, somebody wasn't telling the truth. You feel me? Or something like that.
No evidence to tie him to the shooting other than Michi's testimony. Michi is claiming that it's all cap, and all that happened is that the cops sent him a court summons. Lit Yoshi later posted the paperwork showing that Michi and his baby mama had been summoned to court to testify against him.
The paper is on Instagram. Read the paper. Stupid ass. The I told on my. You don't see no statement with Lawrence Wilson back. Ain't my name and ain't my address. Those stupid ass oversound Michi.
The paperwork doesn't prove that Michi actually snitched, but it does show that police know he's involved and has evidence against Yoshi, which they want him to reveal in court. Whether or not he goes through with it, now that the internet knows everything that's going on, is yet to be seen. But he could face consequences if he doesn't show up or refuses to tell police what he knows. NBA Michi's in a tough spot right now. Youngboy is looking at doing some serious time. If Michi doesn't do what the police want, there's a good chance that they could go harder on Youngboy. And if Youngboy ends up doing a lot of time in prison, it could hurt the pockets of the whole team. Plus, if the allegations against Yoshi are true, he's a pretty deadly shooter and could continue to take out members of NBA, including Youngboy, if he ever gets the chance. This one simple testimony could put him behind bars for a long time and rob TBG of his main shooter. But being labeled a snitch in a wild city like Baton Rouge could also be a death sentence. If Michi does testify against Yoshi in court, he'll probably have to leave the city, maybe disowned by his own crew, at least publicly. It's basically a lose-lose situation unless he can find a way to take down Yoshi without testifying. He already said a little too much in the video where he responded to the snitching allegations. He admitted that it was Yoshi and them who shot at him, and he did receive a summons to appear in court, although there's no proof at this point that he actually made a statement.
Shot at me, and the people they sent a piece of paper to my house. They sent a piece of paper to my house. They shot at me, I ain't leave that. The police pulled up, I went to jail that night and everything, man. Stop playing with me, man.
At this time, both Fredo and Lit Yoshi
that nigga just told right on accident. He don't even know it. He don't even know it, y'all.
are awaiting extradition back to Louisiana to face the charges. Although there's tons of gossip and internet rumors floating around suggesting that Fredo might be involved in some of the shootings, right now, he's only being hit with weapons charges and possession of a stolen vehicle. Since Fredo was arrested the next day, it seems unlikely that the weapons charges will stick. His security has taken the rap for that, and he wasn't actually seen holding anything. He may have to face some heat for the stolen vehicle, depending on the details of the situation. It'll all depend on whether he was actually involved in stealing it or had prior knowledge that it was stolen. But he'll likely be home sooner than later. Lil Yoshi, on the other hand, is likely going to do some time one way or another. He's been blamed for so many shootings and murders that he needs to drop a fortune on lawyers to get less than 10 years. If NBA Michi does end up testifying against him, then he could be behind bars for several decades. But now that all the media attention is on him, Michi might change his mind. It seems like Fredo Bang just got caught up in some drama involving his homies. If the police hadn't raided his house looking for Yoshi, he would have been performing at Rolling Loud instead of sitting in a jail cell. But when you come from the streets, sometimes old drama or your homies can get you jammed up. It doesn't seem like Fredo has much to worry about other than missing some shows and bag opportunities. But he may have to fund some lawyer money for his boy Lil Yoshi, or else the cops may try to take down the whole crew. More information will likely be revealed as the case progresses, so stay tuned for updates.
A lot of this I already knew, a lot of this I already pointed out, you feel me? But as far as Lil Yoshi, I don't know how he gonna maneuver all those cases, but it's possible, you feel me? And due to the fact that Meech is the only one that could get him locked up, I think he got a good possibility, you feel me, shaking that off. But he went to talking about if Meechy don't tell Yoshi, Youngboy might get harsher sentences. Like, they be doing the bribes like that, you feel me? So at the end of the day, the only thing we can do to see what actually happens is wait. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments below. I'm not done with that. Clock out, black guy just walked out.
Okay, I'm out here trying to get paid, but dog, I ain't got no keys. Ain't trying to be able to say it, dog. I know that you